Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Living Out Loud. I am your host. My name is Rumbidzaima Shawiro, and welcome to the Living Out Loud podcast, where we talk about different realities and different challenges that young people face. So we try by all means to have opinions from young people where they share their lived experiences, realities from the different communities that we are coming from. So as always, today I'm joined by two lovely guests, Daniel and Rubimbo. I'll give them an opportunity to introduce themselves, to tell us who they are and where they are coming from. Daniel and Rubimbo, welcome to this episode. Yes. So kindly introduce yourself. Tell us about you. Who is Daniel? Who is Rubimbo? Okay.
All right. My name is Rubimbo. I am an aspiring content creator, so most people might know me as Tashi.
Okay.
From my socials, I am a young person. I speak for young people. I am so passionate about SRH.
Okay.
And I'm here today to just have fun, talk about what we go through, and probably take something from this conversation.
Wow, I love that. At least we have a content creator in the house. Probably we're gonna learn more from you as well. Yes.
So I'm Daniel, as you have already said. Basically, Nagati peer educator, nothing more than this. Just
Okay.
Peer educator, passionate SRHR, and maybe I'm a young people. Basically, I'm a young people.
Wow. I think what I'm loving most about today's guests, it's like we have, I can say maybe a representation of young people in reality. As you said, you're a peer educator and in the content world. So today we want to talk about mental health. But I believe mental health is very broad if we were to start and talk about what is mental health and all of that. So maybe we can just, maybe just to zone it down, maybe start by talking about your understanding of what stress is, anxiety, depression. I believe that all falls under mental health. These days umuntu yapha ngokuthi ngile stress, ngile anxiety, ngile depression, ngumbule depression. What is that?
Anytime umuntu yapha ngokuthi ngile stress,
exactly.
I think you're
Rubin, what's your take on that one?
Honestly, I think obviously depression, in my opinion, is like the last stride. That's
all
the
right.
experience at the very end. Color stress, color anxiety, those are the things. And then at the very end, you're now just depressed. You don't just that's what I think.
Stress though, and you move into a long lasting.
Yeah.
Stress is to be something a short. I'm stressed about money.
So stress like is short term.
Stress is short term.
Okay.
But depression is more than just being sad. It's more than just being stressed.
Yeah.
Because abantu abaningi bayazona out bona umuntu setshone ezivalile.
It's no longer the same Rubimbo that we know. Yes. That's true. So you would notice that a lot of young people today are struggling maybe like with the mental health. We are having like issues, on there's a child from maybe Njube who killed themselves, who committed suicide. I think it all comes from like mental health. What could be some of the things that are driving poor mental health amongst young people? Jola the pandemic.
Yeah, if you talk about mental health and depression and not putting Jolo
in the picture. Okay, so there's the issue of relationships.
Absolutely.
Only maybe academic stress also.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. So now society is scholar, does that mean we are also incorporating labana abancane base primary? Ukuthi sithi labo baya bale stress? Baba le anxiety.
Is as good as the physical health.
That's very true. And I think most of the times, especially abazali bayathi ngiyakufakela lunchbox. Ulempahla zokugqoka ngiyahambisa esikolo so ngabe ustresswa yikuyini.
It's much more.
Yes, that's very true. And maybe speaking about families also, what role does a family play when it comes to mental health yethu thina njengabantu abatsha?
Family kwezizikhathi yaze yangezelela.
Njani?
Ovele kunzima ifamily kufakile mona phezulu.
Okay, where is it really coming from? Like when we're talking about family, maybe from what you have seen, it could be a personal experience or from a friend. How does a family like really contribute, maybe needed to good or bad mental health?
So speaking from experience, I come from a family where you're given space to talk.
Yes.
Space to open up. But at the same time, we are also coming from the same family which holds this, traditional and cultural attributes. And sometimes it becomes very difficult to open up, even if you know that they are willing to
listen. That's
so
true.
There's a particular situation where my father had to sit down with me and say, Taura should be. He was tired of, constantly asking me, what is wrong? What's happening? They'll be like, I'm just not okay. What is the problem? Say something. So it's unfortunate that some young people don't get that actually.
That's true.
You're expected to just go through stuff.
And I think you're privileged enough to actually have, like you said, your dad would actually sit and say Taura. But sometimes also it comes with, maybe ngakhuluma. If I do say this, what comes after that? And also I think you being a girl child, I don't know. I think it's much easier sometimes, for your dad to have a sit down with you. But is it the same? Like, do you have brothers?
I do have a younger brother. Yes, my older brother unfortunately passed away. I do have a younger brother who's in A-level right now.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about your brother. But also, I think like there's no balance sometimes. You know how they always say, "Hey, so sometimes I think also a family. But what about our societies and culture?
Yeah, culture I think is from a perspective as I'm feeling depressed, I'm feeling low. So I think the culture we still have a long way to go to understand
That's true. And also about like the traditional aspects and even like cultural and even religion. I've noticed how sometimes maybe let's say lola mamuthu uyaziphangisa ukuzonda kodwa kufanele bemthandazele kulento ekuhleziyo vele ngukhulu wakhe bekuhlezi. So I don't know, is it because angazi ngingathi maybe we are getting there ukuthi is mental health really seen, especially when it comes to culture and tradition, seen as a health aspect kumbe kuyathiwa uyazenzisa wena ushoda ugodo?
What is identify as a health aspect? I think even Tina as a society,
yes,
society is to identify as a part.
Yes,
because society
that's true.
As much as hambe khuluma lo counselor hambe youth center for my services. Kunzima ukuthi ngifike ngihlale phansi ukuthi okay, I'm going through this, even abosisi ngiyatshela total stranger nje inkinga zami.
Okunye futhi sokubiyele ukukhulisweni kwethu kuke sithola indaba azibabazwa azikhulunywe, so it becomes also hard, yes, for you to seek help, like Daniel saying ukuthi senziyatshela umuntu engamaziyo out of so manje uyatshela ubani umetha. These days there's AI, exactly. When it comes also to AI, just kind of the digital aspect, is it a good thing? With these days, a lot of young people, we tend to seek online advice when it comes to mental health issues. Would you say that is a good practice? Or I don't know.
Being a person who's in the content creation space, obviously, the digital presence of AI tools and stuff, they have a good aspects to them. But particularly on this issue, personally, I think it's always wise to have say you're having a conversation, I think it's always wise to have it with the person who is an actual person.
Okay.
because communication is not just about the words. Right now, I look at your body language. You know, if you're telling me something through your body language.
Yeah,
the
that's
way
true.
your face is lighting up, the way you're, communicating with me. I can take something from. I'm a counselor. I'm not a counselor by profession, but I believe and you're having a conversation. You can tell that this person is lying.
This person,
then you try to dig deep and try
to
find
probe
out
further.
So if you're talking to a tool,
Yeah. It's just programmed to give you answers.
yes,
And I think
it's
with
not
ChatGPT uhlale answer was.
Exactly. And also sometimes angazi I think chat says chat GPT the answer according to maybe what you want to hear.
And
It's rare unless maybe now programming. I understand you can actually change my settings and program it, yes, to personalize and tell it to say be honest with me all the time. But for someone maybe who doesn't know which you can actually do that. That means be vague. It just tells you what you want to hear. Exactly, I will comfort. And I understand even what is this AI boyfriend? The application. If you don't have a boyfriend, you can just talk to that application can help you with mental health issues. No stress, other than let's talk to your man. Yeah, you see what I'm saying. So, and also I think you said you're coming from content creation point of view, and you notice how there are these mental health gurus online. Journal everything. Pray about it. But how realistic is that?
So I'll touch on the prayer about part because I am strong in Christianity. I love my Lord and my advocate.
Amen.
Christ.
Amen.
So it's just so unfortunate that sometimes when you come to someone and you're opening up, they tell you, "I pray about it. Go on a fast, something like that." It's fine, you need to pray about it. But people need to understand that even though I am a Christian, even though I believe in the Lord, I still go to the hospital to get help.
Yes.
That if mental health is going to be an issue that requires me to pray about it like any other sickness, then it's an issue that requires me to see someone who's a professional to get help.
Wow, I like that.
So we shouldn't hide behind no, yes, pray. I highly advise you to pray, but seek professional help as well.
Wow. Daniel, seek professional help.
So we
Seek professional help. Okay. So, like you're saying, and I think also we didn't get to the part of how realistic is it.
Oh yes.
I think also I want Daniel also to help us. I know he didn't mention this, but I know Daniel is one of those that like going to the gym, like 7 and all of that. It helps with your mental health. How realistic are all those things?
I think that we also from personal perspective.
Yes,
I think for me because you get some time to think. Angazi uhamba njani kodwa uthola isikhathi sokufana abantu abathi meditate ngithola inhleli nje meditate or something like that. I feel like kuyanceda. Angazi ukuthi how but
kulokunceda phakathi.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get isikhathi sokucabanga nje.
So when it comes to like mental health, there's no like one size fits all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's no one size fits all. That's why then to answer your question, yes, it is good to like these motivational speakers talk about mental health online, listen to them, but sometimes it's always important to get down to someone who's at your level.
Yeah.
Because these people will give you something that should work for 1,000 people. This person has got 10,000 followers. They're just giving something that, okay, I feel like this person should just push you into the direction of finding help.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you then get down to your level and say, okay, from the people who are around me, who can actually assist me in this particular situation that I'm in. Not to highly depend on someone you're talking to online.
So we've been saying mental health then. So maybe for someone who's going to be watching this episode and they would want to know maybe what are some of the signs and even pointers or symptoms that can indicate that something is wrong with my mental health.
So abantu I think bavukela kakhulu ama-movie
Yeah.
Uzathi abanye depression yes umuntu otshone ezivalile
Yes.
umuntu ophonga uba sad otshone enguthe it's not always like that because uyathola smayila so uzothiwa ngifike ngazibona thinjani because that is
Njani,
fake
yeah, that's
yes.
always the case, true.
So it's more about ukukhuluma lo muntu okuningi just need to talk to umuntu I've realized ukuthi hey how are you but how are you sibili as in how are you
Kunjani, yes. It's always I'm fine.
I think this program ukuthi I'm fine
Right.
but
Deep down.
kumele umuntu libele that connection so I think what depression anye same thing esike sayitsho ukuthi it's not one size fits all angeke ngithi ngoba njona ngizivalele njona ngizihlalele eroomini lami angikhulumi lwani so kuthiwa ngine depression okunye is not always the case
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Remember what's your take on that one?
Okay. Of course, yeah, like he said, there's no one size fits all. But I think there are some of the little things that you can easily pick up on. Obviously, a person does not enjoy doing what they normally do. They are just, they are so different.
Yeah, that's true.
That's when maybe the how are you question comes about. This day's active. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
You know? So, speaking from experience again, I on this point of just not doing what you love to, what you normally would do. You're more focusing now on just waking up and ending the day, to wake up again and repeat.
Yeah.
And in the process, you lose love for things that you would do on a daily basis.
That's
you just end up doing things for the sake of doing them. You're just not a happy person. It's very easy to tell if a person is happy or not, especially if you're that close to them. In as much as some of these people will be smiling, will be happy, and then the next thing, but there is one person or two that is around them that noticed, this person
is not
different
okay
now, yes.
I think my key takeaway from like what you guys are saying is maybe also being self-aware, maybe being able to identify and point out with like you said, I usually enjoy doing this, but today's just a routine. I wake up, I go to school, I go to work, come back, do my chores, then sleep. So konokiana also it can be like a contributing factor. And maybe for a young person who is listening, maybe they have money or they don't have money, how can they seek help, or where can they go if they see I feel like my mental health is not okay. I've been stressed for a long term now, because that's the thing. Daniel said it's short term, but I've been stressed for a long term. I'm always anxious. I feel like I'm depressed. What should they do, or where can they seek help?
So one place in show my contact they offer counseling services. There are also my youth centers. They offer counseling, basic counseling services. Then in terms of AI, there is now a chatbot specifically the mental health.
Okay.
Mental health aspect, yeah. So you can chat.
Do you know the name of, maybe share the name of the chatbot?
It's YMCA Body Up.
Oh, I think we'll also include the link. So yana ikayela specifically the mental health. Then if each chatbot ibona ukuthi ngathi iphezu kwamandla siku refer to a contact person, direct contact person, ungamfonela 24/7. That's how I think the chatbot works. Wow. Okay. Thank you.
There are so many centers that can help. MMPZ is one of them.
Okay.
MMPZ is one of them. So there's always someone to listen. There's always someone to help. For those that do not really like making use of the organizations, talk to your church pastor, unless if you feel like
I'm not comfortable.
Yes, because Nazvano, you never really know.
Yeah.
It was that you know the next service, the next Sunday, but there's a youth leader,
there are a lot of people around us.
If you want to keep it within the home set up and you're comfortable, talk to your auntie, talk to your uncle, talk to someone who's trusted.
Wow, I love that. So maybe just in closing, what would be your parting words to us, or someone who is listening to you or watching, who's going to be watching this episode? what would be your parting words? Maybe advice, or to be it a child, a parent, a neighbor who's going to be watching this. What would you say to them?
I think just with mental health is real. Take it seriously and get help as soon as you can,
Yeah.
rather than delaying. Because
That's true.
Yeah, like I said, if you go to the hospital to get medication for a headache, there's always a professional way of getting help for depression. Also, if they talk, help people always talk about how it's better to prevent something than to actually cure it.
Yeah.
So it's always better to prevent all those things. Sometimes, yeah, of course, some situations you don't ask for.
Yeah,
They
they just happen.
But just be self-aware. If you feel like this environment is not good for you, this friendship is not good for you, this relationship is just not for you, leave when you can, because I'm a tissue, I attain.
Okay. Okay, I think my parting words would be like a take from what you guys talked about. I think I would then say to whoever is watching, mental health, it's a health component that we all have to take care of. Take care of your body. How we take care of our bodies? You bath, you try to dress up. I think that's the same way we should take care of our minds, your thoughts, what you feed it, and just seeking help whenever you feel like engqondweni awusekho right. So thank you so much, Daniel and Rumimbo, for joining us. And thank you to all those who have watched up to the end. Please make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you leave a comment. See you in our next episode. Bye.